Yo, what's up, homie?
Tell us about your childhood.
French father, American mother, born in France, Normandy, Northwest France, D-Day, World War II, all that shit happened. Parents split up when I was 12. Somewhat difficult childhood, rough dad. That's that. Came to the States when I was 12, went through the school system. After high school, went back to Europe, went to pastry and baking school, and then came back to the States.
Do you ever think as a kid that you would own this many businesses?
Never thought it would be this big. Always wanted to do business since I could remember. Never anything of this magnitude though. It's pretty great. Never thought it'd be this big for real.
What encouraged you to start your first business?
Opportunity came up. I was already in Miami. I was baking for a couple years already. Met some people that were also baking that were just as hungry as I was. We got heard of a local bakery that was going out of business, and we were able to make a good, cheap deal on it. We acquired it, ran it for about 5 years. The business is no longer, but we live and learn.
What did you want to accomplish with your first business?
At first, I was hungry for money. I wanted to be rich. I wanted to have a lot of money and a flashy lifestyle. But I think as you get older, goals change. Now it's more quality of life and what you can do for and with the people that work for you and help you acquire all the things that you have. So if they're good and I'm good, then I'm good with that.
How did you get the idea for your little spice business?
The name itself came up from my wife at the time in Miami, who's from Thailand, which everyone knows. And I'm French. The love, L-E, is derived from French, which means the, and spice from the spicy food of Thailand. That came together. But at the time I was boxing, and at the boxing gym I met a famous DJ who I ended up working for and being his private chef for about 3 years, doing meal prepping and healthy food and stuff like that. And that's how the spice was born.
Do you think it is a greater asset than Barberine?
Barberine is it greater than La Spice? La Spice made it happen before Barberine, but Barberine is definitely a hit. La Spice is one company, Barberine, La Spice Downtown, La Spice West Side. To me, it's all one, so it doesn't matter. But the company is growing really fast, and Barberine is a fucking hit.
What made you obtain the historic Barberine building, and what did you see in it?
I looked at the building 3 years ago. It wasn't upfitted, but I really loved it. Drove by it a bunch when I was a kid. I lived right down the street. Just loved the vibe of it, the whole Prohibition era look to it, and I don't know, there's just something about it. And then somebody came along and actually upfitted it and took a shot at it and tried to do business, and unfortunately things didn't go well for them, and which led to us acquiring the business, which has been great.
What do you think about them? What do you think about the notorious Spartanburg Eats Facebook group?
These could be savage, man. There was that one thing about the raw burger, and people got all mad because I was like over it. Like, it's just crazy. There was nothing I could do about that burger at the time. There was 2 people in the restaurant. If anybody with good judgment would have known, you know what, maybe we should just come back later to try to speak to them so we can settle it. And I most likely would have fixed it, but you choose to go on the internet and shit like that, so kiss my ass. That's pretty much what I think about it. You guys are great other than that because, you know, business is booming, so hate you and love you at the same time, I guess.
How has the group affected business?
Business is booming. The word would have gotten out without the page, but definitely not as fast. It really took to a whole different level of Spartanburg Eats. There's no denying that the word got out because of pages like that. I'm thankful for that. I am. As arrogant as I can be, I am super thankful for that.
What do you think about the dirty fingernail comment?
These fingers, that's about how much I care about that, really. I mean, the photo was staged, we were cleaning the kitchen. It was one of those. I think it could have been better judgment on the newspaper side as far as which pictures to post, but they know what they're doing and know how to make noise because they took hundreds of pictures that day, so it is what it is. I don't care that much about it.
Do you think you would get nearly as much business without the group?
We definitely get business from the group. But our main source of revenue and constant revenue is more from the employees that work here, the key employees that make it happen every day, and our loyal fan base who come and support us day in, day out. That's what keeps the business going. Do those pages help? Yeah, it helps. But initially, it's the hard work that people put in and our truly, truly loyal fan base that we tend to develop over here at this place. Nobody's eating this food, don't worry, it's fine.